You're not exhausted, you're entangled, caught not in motion, but in thought. 100 invisible threads pulling you backward, each one a what if, a maybe, a should've. This is not thinking, this is erosion, and the irony, you call it preparation. You dress it up as responsibility. But the truth is simpler, you're just afraid to choose, because to act is to be seen. To move is to commit, and commitment terrifies the mind addicted to options. But the ancients knew something we've forgotten. That action, done with integrity, is freedom, and that clarity lives not in analysis, but in alignment. The Stoics warned us, worrying about what lies beyond our control is not just unhelpful, it is madness. Yet here we are, spending hours lost in simulations, inventing battles that haven't arrived, fighting ghosts that can't fight back. You don't need more information, you need more nerve. No sage ever found wisdom by overthinking. They found it by listening, pausing, and then acting in accordance with what mattered. Overthinking is not the mark of intelligence. It is the fear of loss dressed in logic. Laozi once wrote, "To attain knowledge, add things every day. To attain wisdom, remove things every day. The mind craves clutter, but the soul craves clarity. When you overthink, you abandon simplicity. You trade the solid ground of inner knowing for the slippery slope of endless doubt. The path forward is not about certainty, it is about sincerity. Strip your choices down to principle. What is right? What is true? What honors who you are becoming? Forget the 10,000 outcomes. Choose the one direction you know you can walk with dignity. In a world addicted to distraction, focus is rebellion. To master your mind is not to silence it, but to train it, to give it a task, and demand its devotion. This is not hustle culture. This is inner stillness. This is clarity without noise, motion without panic. Choose one thing today, a small thing. Do it fully, do it with heart, and watch the noise begin to dissolve. Overthinking delays the life waiting on the other side of action. It paralyzes the dream that only lives if you dare to build. How many days have you spent imagining the leap, but never taking it? How many projects died not from failure, but from endless rewrites in your mind? Life doesn't reward the perfectly planned. It rewards the engaged. Every time you hesitate, you trade reality for illusion, and illusions don't build legacies. They only keep you safe from the truth that your life is yours to claim or waste. The time to move is not when you feel ready. It's when your breath catches, when your heart says yes, but your mind stutters. That's the moment to begin, not with fury, not with confidence, but with commitment. Action does not require certainty, only direction. So take the step, even if it's small, even if no one is watching, even if your hands shake, especially if your hands shake. You don't need to figure everything out. You only need to decide, again and again, that the voice guiding you toward movement is stronger than the noise trying to hold you still. Because while others drown in hesitation, you will walk forward, not because you know the outcome, but because you refuse to live a life paused on the edge of becoming.